these are just a few examples with my favorite lights I've ever owned. The Nanlite Pavotube 2 30X. You can use them for content creation. For example, right now I have one casting this cyan light on my background and another behind this cactus. And they're also awesome to use for freelance work, both in the videography and photography space. For example, in this interview shot, I have a Pavotube right above the talent's head here for a nice hair light. There are so many uses with these tubes, and I thought I'd talk about them briefly in case you're in the market for a new light for your studio, and I'll also explain why they might not be a good fit for you. The lights give you the option to mount them lots of ways, both with different mounting accessories, as well as the 3 thread mounts that are built into the lights. So if you want to screw them vertically into a light stand, you can do that. If you'd like to have them sit lower, you can screw in a small tripod stand like this. The light has a really wide color temperature range from 2700 Kelvin all the way up to 12,000 Kelvin. And in this CCT mode, it allows you to adjust the green or magenta tint values so you can accurately match the tubes to other practical lighting fixtures in your scene. It of course has a full spectrum RGB mode, so you can choose any color you'd like at any intensity, and literally any color. This is handy for creators who have a specific color as their brand and would like to accent their studio with that color light. And the tube also allows you to dim the light all the way down to 1% and even adjust the saturation of that color you choose. It also comes with 15 different lighting effects, like that bad bulb effect that I used in one of the intro shots. There's also a fireworks effect, welding, paparazzi, and quite a few more. Something that I love about these tube lights as opposed to other tube lights that I've tried is that you can't see the individual LEDs. The tube has very smooth lighting from top to bottom. It is smooth and consistent like a lightsaber.
I agree.
However, the tube lights do have a feature that break that smoothness, and it's called pixel mapping. This is basically where each LED can be changed to do whatever you would like it to. They have some built-in pixel effects that kind of show you what this does. So instead of the entire light changing at the same time, individual LEDs are being adjusted separately from the rest of the light. The Pavotube 2 has an internal rechargeable battery that actually adjusts when you change the intensity of your light. So by lowering the brightness, you'll see that it shows the change in how long your battery will last. It's pretty handy, but one of the cons of the light is how long it lasts at 100% brightness when not plugged in. You're looking at a battery life of a little over 2 hours when blasting 100% output and about 3 hours and 19 minutes when blasting at 75%. I find that I rarely have the light at 100%. In fact, this blue cyan light in the background is set to about 38, and I think this one behind the cactus is set to 7. But so long as the light isn't in the shot, you can also keep it plugged in so it doesn't go out. But I just wanted to note this in case battery life is important to you. The other reason you may not want to pick up the 30X tube is because of the size. So these are the 4-foot tubes, and I find that they're just a little too large to travel with. They do come with this really nice carrying case, but obviously any type of travel on a plane is going to prove difficult, if not impossible, unless you have some type of hard case to protect the tubes. However, they do have the 2-foot tubes, which is the 15X version, and if you don't move around much at all, you can even pick up what I call the Yao Mings, which are their 8-foot tubes. Now, these lights are more for professional content creators and freelance videographers, and the reason I say this is not only because of the quality, but because they're not the cheapest lights that you can buy. You can pick up a set of 2 for a little under $1,000, and one Pavotube 30X is a little over $500. However, the quality is there, so you get what you pay for. Say hi. For those whose business it is to create videos though, it is a light that I highly recommend. I'll put a link in the description if you want to see more, and have a great rest of your day, guys.